All right, it was a battle in the desert for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing this past weekend. This is the Motorsports Radio Breakdown. It was the DC Solar 200, the return of the Dash 4 Cash. William Byron was the pole setter. Eric Jones starting second, starting third. Austin Dillon, 9:20 and the 2 in the top three to start the fourth race on the Xfinity Series circuit. Green flag in the air, and the action gets started at 4:17 p.m. Eastern Time. Pole setter William Byron quickly loses the lead to Eric Jones in that 20 car. Dillon up to second, and Justin Allgaier now running third. William Byron was dropped down to fourth, so it's Eric Jones, Justin Allgaier, and Austin Dillon, the top three at lap 3. Eric Jones with a 1 second lead on second place, Justin Allgaier, and on the sixth lap, Byron up to third. The 18 gets clipped by that 51 and then turned the 18 into the wall. No caution here though. 18 Daniel Suarez, the 51 Jeremy Clements. Caution one would come out eventually at lap 12. A little bit of a tire up. They went into the wall, nothing crazy. But then caution one would fly for lap 12 as in turn one during commercials, which in turn would be for Daniel Suarez, whose tire eventually would go down, and then this time into the wall a second time, and the second time into the wall, big damage to the 18, and that's from that tire up from Jeremy Clements. We get back to green, I believe at lap 19. Eric Jones in the lead still, no change in the top three. Austin Dillon moves up to take third. A nitty-gritty fight for the lead between Justin Allgaier and Eric Jones, but Allgaier is successful here in becoming the new race leader. Just 0.2 of a second separating the 7 and the 20. And lap 27, but Eric Jones making an inside pass to take the lead at lap 28. And we gotta say, the new format is really making the races interesting. Lap 60 here would wrap up stage number 1, a short race on Saturday. Eric Jones the winner here for the win. Austin Dillon would come in second, William Byron third, Ryan Blaney fourth, and coming in fifth would be Elliott Sadler. That's the 22, 9, 22, and the 1. William Byron and Elliott Sadler would advance in the Dash 4 Cash. Starting order for the start of stage number 2, Austin Dillon up front, race off pit road. Eric Jones would start in second, and Ryan Blaney would start in third. Stage number 2 would start at lap 69, and then in a blink, Justin Allgaier back up in second, Eric Jones down to third. 2-7 in the 20 top 3, lap 73. Not much of a lead. Austin Dillon's lead just 0.24 seconds. Allgaier determined to get back to the lead position. Allgaier tailgating out there. And at lap 81, Justin Allgaier, he does prevail and becomes the new race leader, and Austin Dillon now tailgating. And then we get caution number 3, lap 86. This happened... The 19 and the 62 make contact, sending the 62 sideways. 19 on the inside, trying to get by the 62. 19, Matt Tiff. 62, Brandon Gowen. The 19 on the inside, trying to get by the 62. And 19 gets a little loose and some side contact, and that sends the 62 spinning. This would be caution number 3. Back to green at lap 90. Allgaier is still in front. Dillon in second, Ryan Blaney restarts third. And man, oh man, this was an exciting restart. Exciting, and they were flying off this restart. William Byron, he gets into the wall a little bit. Looked like a whopper out there. No caution. He wound up dropping down to 9th. And then we get to lap 96, and we got Elliott Sadler getting into the top 3. He would be stealing third from Austin Dillon. Allgaier, Blaney, Sadler now making up the top 3 at lap 99. And then, how about those in-car cameras, man? That's pretty cool. You get that inside shot. You know, back in the old days of NASCAR, they had the big, giant, clunky cameras in there. And the issue was with those cameras back in the old days were so big that they actually had to worry about the weight in the cars. Now you got these little tiny cameras, man, and that 360 view, you get the whole inside. That's pretty neat stuff right there. Just half a second between Allgaier and Ryan Blaney, who's now up in second, lap 107. Ryan Blaney driving the 22 car on Saturday, and Justin Allgaier in the 7. As the top 2 now getting into some lap traffic, and that 22 alongside that 7 now. And we get another new leader, Ryan Blaney. Allgaier trying to catch him, but there was a lapper in the way, and lap traffic, man, that looks frustrating right there, and lap traffic can mess you up if you make contact. Now, we get inside the last 10 now of stage number 2. Austin Dillon back up to third, and then Brian Blaney still in front, though, with 1.5 seconds on Justin Allgaier. That was recorded at lap 119. Green-white checkered in the air, and stage number 2 comes to a close at lap 120. With Ryan Blaney, the winner here, coming in second, Justin Allgaier. Austin Dillon comes in third, Elliott Sadler fourth, and Eric Jones would finish in fifth. That's the 22, 7, 2, 1, and the 20. Tyler Reddick and William Byron would then advance in the Dash for Cash. And now we got the starting order for stage number 3. Austin Dillon back up front, race off pit road. Ryan Blaney starts second, and then Eric Jones would start in third. The Dash for Cash racers, if you guys are familiar with the Dash for Cash, you had the 2 heat races right? It used to be the 2 heat races, and then the last, so the 2 now are stages 1 and 2. Stage 3 would be the last stretch for the Dash for Cash racers, William Byron, Elliott Sadler, Tyler Reddick, and Ryan Blaney. Stage 3 would start at lap 129. Allgaier again moves up to take second. 2, 7, 22 now in the top 3, and the 2 and the 7 side by side. And then we get caution number 5. The 90 and the 99 make some contact. The 90 gets loose. The 90 was Mario Jocelyn, and the 99 David Starr. Jocelyn's car gets loose. Damage to both cars. Looked like the 90 got loose coming into turn 3 and spun and collected the 99. So we get back to green at lap 137. Still Dillon, Allgaier, Blaney up there, top 3. And everyone punching the gas now. And Allgaier again takes the lead with an excuse me inside pass. And then lap 2, just like 2 laps later, Ryan Blaney was back up to second. Lap 150 would start the last 50 of the afternoon with 25 cars on the lead lap. Allgaier, Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Elliott Sadler making up the top 5. William Byron running in 6th. And then we get caution number 6, which I believe was lap 155 or lap 156. The 52 car gets into the wall and goes up in flame. Joey Gase, the driver here. And then now we had Matt Tifft took the lead, who did not pit. Austin Dillon running restart second, Eric Jones restarting third, lap 163. And man, Matt Tifft. But then Eric Jones becomes the new race leader. Matt Tifft had the lead for a little bit, and Eric Jones just wound up taking over that spot. But a dirty battle between Eric Jones and Justin Allgaier now for that lead position. And then we get to lap 165. A little bump and run and a scoot pass gets Justin Allgaier back in front. Then we get caution number 7, lap 166. This is for the 24 car. Drew Herring gets loose, spin and smoke, loose after getting some contact with the 33 car, which was driven by Brandon Jones. So we get back to green, lap 172. Allgaier on the inside takes the lead, leads the field into the restart. Eric Jones takes the outside to take the lead once again. Eric Jones back up front, Allgaier down to second. This was a good race, man, and Allgaier really trying to retake that lead, but Eric Jones not letting him get by. But then we get to lap 180, and this would be the start of the last 20. Lap 181, a new leader, Justin Allgaier, finally gets by. He would wind up winning this race on Saturday. Lap 183, caution number 8, Blake Koch this time into the wall between turns 1 and 2. Blake Koch in the 11 car, and Flames also. Then we get back to green at lap 182. Allgaier still maintaining that lead. And man, oh man, when I saw this, Austin Dillon, man, got loose at a rough one. This brought out caution number 9. Austin Dillon contacted by Cole Costa, and this was a little interesting here. Cole Costa, of course, in the 00. Contact by Cole Costa sends Austin Dillon sideways and collects Ryan Siege. Ryan Siege in the 39. And the number 2 car done for the day. This would actually bring out a red flag for a cleanup, but this is the interesting part here. For those who saw the race know what I'm talking about, but here it is. Austin Dillon, prior to heading to the garage, waiting for that 00 to come back around, and just got in front of that 00 in a display of unhappiness, gets in front of that 00 and then just stops. So it looked like he was going to try and do something, but it turns out that I was reading some news today that there's not going to be any penalties for that move. Back to yellow and back to green, lap 196 with just 4 laps to go. Allgaier, Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and Elliott Sadler in the top 5. William Byron worked his way up to 4th. Allgaier with a fast break commands the lead. And Allgaier, Jones, Blaney, top 3, final 3. Eric Jones gets loose, and that allows Ryan Blaney to take 2nd, but Allgaier with a lot of space behind him. White flag in the air, lap 199, lap 200 seals the deal. And the winner is Justin Allgaier, and also Dash for Cash winner of $100,000. Had to give a post-race burnout rating of non-applicable because there was none. Did a little spin out there, but no smoke. Top 5 finishes, Justin Allgaier for the win. Ryan Blaney comes in 2nd, Eric Jones 3rd. William Byron finishes in 4th, the pole setter, and Elliott Sadler would finish in 5th. The 7, 22, 29, and the 1. Austin Dillon scored with finishing 33rd. Motorsportsradio.net race info, 13 lead changes, 9 cautions, fastest lap 130.388 miles per hour, and best lap 27.61 seconds, both set by Eric Jones. 200 advertised laps, 200 actual, no OT. Stages 1 and 2 were 60 laps each, and stage 3 was 80 laps. So the next Xfinity Series race on Saturday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time from the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do the full results in a little bit. Motorsportsradio.net. Thank you for tuning in from the Skybox Podcast Center. This is Manny A, and this is the Motorsports Radio Podcast Network streaming. And, of course, we'll have downloadable content available tomorrow morning between 10 and 11. And, of course, check us out anytime. And, again, that's motorsportsradio.net. Have a good one.